All right, hey guys, this is Jeremy here. I'm with Bobby and introducing you to Bobby a little bit here. So this is exciting. I got some questions for him.
I haven't seen these.
He's not prepared.
Not prepared at all.
Putting him on the spot, and it's gonna be really, really good.
On the spot.
A chance for us to get to know him. So just
Okay.
let's before we jump into questions as much.
Sure.
Who are you, Bobby?
Who am I? Well, my name is Bobby Albrecht. I am an NSCA certified personal trainer. I graduated in 2020 with my degree in exercise science. I've done individual one-on-one training in the past, and now I have joined Tall Trainer to become part of the family here. That's a little bit of my background and
where are you from?
Where I'm from Massachusetts originally. I grew up there all my life. I met my wife. She was actually on vacation in Massachusetts. We connected. Years later, I'm here now in New York. It is my home up in Canandaigua area, so I'm excited to be here.
Lucky us.
Thank you.
Lucky us to have a Bobby
Lucky
here
us.
now.
Yes.
All right, so we'll do a little bit here.
Okay.
What's your favorite food?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. Peanut butter, right out of the jar, peanut butter. I was gonna say pizza, but for the sake of Tall Trainer, no. Don't eat pizza.
Oh come on!
Don't eat pizza.
Some
pizza.
You never have pizza?
I do, yeah. Occasionally, peanut butter out of the jar.
Peanut butter out of the jar.
That's my answer. Yeah.
That's a pretty fun one. That's a pretty fun one. You'll get some fans with that one. You'll get some fans with that
there
one.
we go. Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite exercise?
Ooh, that is a great question. Well, I'd say currently at the moment, my favorite exercise is something back related. For a while, I liked bench press. That was always my go-to. I like to work out my legs after that for a long period of time because that was my weak point. I like to focus on legs, so squatting was my favorite. At the moment, I'd say probably just any type of bent over row for my back. That's my favorite thing to do.
Some type of
Yeah.
upper back, shoulder,
some type of pulling motion.
Pulling motion.
Yeah,
it's great. Really great for posture. It was a really good posture.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. What is one of the hardest things you've had to deal with?
That's a loaded question, man.
It's big. That's a big one.
So, actually,
people need to know that we've been through things.
People do need to know. We have. Well, I'd say personally, I've struggled most of my life with various forms of anxiety, fear, just every day-to-day form of anxiety and fear. So I battled that for a while. Public speaking actually was a big one for me growing up.
This is great.
And now look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing now. So yeah, I'd say recently though, more recently, the biggest type of adversity, was that the question? Adversity?
Yeah, hardest thing. Yeah.
So hardest thing is this past summer actually, my dad, he had all of a sudden he had to go into the hospital and have surgery. He had a brain tumor out of nowhere, and it was cancerous. So he's currently in the middle of going through that. So I had to kind of pack up my whole life. Went back home to Massachusetts for a month, helped around the house, filled in for his job for him for a month. And it was very, very difficult for me and my family. And he's okay. He's okay. Praise God. He's okay. He's still going through treatments at the moment. But that was very, very trying time. It still is at times. But God is good. We're good.
So
we're good.
Still get to be a little bit nervous about it, yeah.
A little bit, but I mean, it's just part of life. Sometimes stuff happens, right? And got to overcome it one way or another. So
yeah,
we're here.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I mean, you kind of cover this, but
sure.
How'd you get through that? Like what? Like what? It was really hard. It was trying.
How did I get through that?
How'd you manage it?
I think the biggest way to manage anything is talking about it. Kind of like this, just talking, whatever you're going through. I grew up not really talking a lot about like feelings and such. Classic man thing, keep all of our stuff bottled up and don't really share any feelings. But I think there's a lot of benefit in just talking, even if it's just to a friend. It doesn't have to be a therapist. To a friend, family member, coworker, whatever. You just got to talk about what you're dealing with, and it helps. Other than that, obviously, prayer, reading the word, just talk. You gotta speak up. You gotta talk about how you're feeling, even if it's hard and you don't want to share. And you're like me, where I never liked to share anything with anybody growing up. It's very important. You gotta talk. That's my answer. You gotta talk.
Yeah. I like it. That's good.
Thank you.
Who is someone you really look up to?
Ooh. Someone I really look up to. That is a great question. Well, I mean, to go back to talking about earlier, my dad for the majority of my life, somebody I looked up to. He was he still is.
Yeah.
He's a blue collar guy. He always worked like 4 or 5 different jobs, to help us have a good life. He never needed to work that much, but he loves working. He loves helping people. He did various jobs growing up, and he's just a hardworking guy. Obviously, like anybody, he's not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just his work ethic, his motivation, his discipline. He's definitely someone I look up to. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. What's one of your favorite self-improvement / inspiration type books?
Ooh, I mean, the Bible.
Okay, Bible excluded.
Bible excluded. So as far as self-improvement, I don't read a ton of self-help books of that nature. Off the top of my head, recent books I've read. There was a book a while back called Sacred Drive that I read by a man named Vaughn Kohler. It was a Christian type of kind of get up and do it type book, if I remember correctly. That was a good one. Other than that, I don't really read a ton besides like the Bible. Lord of the Rings, that's classic. Narnia, Narnia is another good one. Yeah, I like to read a little bit more, but as far as reading goes, it's pretty much just like when I read, it's usually just the Bible, mostly. Yeah.
All right. What is one of your favorite movies?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
That's the number one movie.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
It was an easy one to come up
with.
with.
Every single piece of second you're watching that movie, it's just beautiful. It's just greatness.
Pretty impressive.
Go watch them if you haven't. I'm pretty sure you guys have all probably seen them.
It certainly makes me want to go to New Zealand.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. So beautiful. Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to someday.
Yeah.
Probably never will. Never been on a plane. Fun fact: never flown on an airplane.
Never flown an airplane.
No, haven't needed to.
Do you want to?
No, I like being.
Do you want to avoid it? Do you want to avoid it?
If the situation calls for a plane ride, then sure, I would try it.
What if it was like you're gonna go to Disney World?
Yeah, well, maybe
you could drive.
I could drive. Yeah, maybe.
But flying's a lot shorter.
If I have to fly, I will try. Yeah. Okay. But as of now, I haven't needed to fly. So.
Go to Hawaii. Yeah. You probably won't swim it.
Probably no. Maybe it depends on the day. Yeah.
Let's see. Why are you doing this job?
Oh, okay.
Why are you doing this work?
That's a good question. Well, I would say I'll give you guys a little background. So I used to not be fond of people in the way people are people. I'll leave it at that. And I didn't like interacting with a ton of people. And then my heart became changed, and I love people. I love to help people. I love talking to people. I love conversing like this, even if it's just in like an interview structured format or if it's just casual. I like talking and I like people. And the biggest reason I'm in this kind of line of work is because I like people, and I like to talk to people. I like to hear what people have to say. I like to, even if I don't agree with them on everything, I like to talk to people and hear people and get to know them. I believe I'm a good listener, and I like to get to know people and see how I can help them wherever and however I can. And that's the long answer for a short question.
Yeah. Well, I get the easy part.
Yeah, he does.
If you had a day free with no commitments, what would you do?
I would spend the entire day outside. It's a sunny day. Let's clarify.
It's a sunny day. It's nice and warm or something like that. Yeah.
Not too warm, not too cold. I would be outside with my wife and my dog, and we would just be hanging out outside, maybe gardening, looking at the trees, watching the grass grow. Sounds like a boring answer. I sound like I'm an old man, but that's yes.
That's lovely.
That's my answer. Yeah, I would be outside enjoying the beautiful green earth. That's what I would do with my wife and dog.
If you could be an animal,
oh man,
what would you be and why?
Are we talking real animals, fictional? Maybe could be real, sort of.
Sure.
Not a dragon.
A dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why a dragon?
Fly around.
It's cool. You have like fire stuff.
Breathe some fire. Yeah. Other than that, probably a dog. I know that's kind of a lame answer, but a dog. Although also maybe like a giant squid sounds cool just to see what's on the bottom of the ocean, you know?
Explore a
Yeah,
bit there.
all the way down there,
Uh-huh.
really deep, dark in the
Yeah.
it'd be scary.
Yeah. But not if you're a giant squid. You're like, I got
That's
this covered.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It'd still be kind of scary because that'd still be me though, right? If I still have my brain,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, that's my answer.
Giant squid.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the last one.
Well, I got like 2.
Okay.
All right. This is gonna be good. Tell us a joke.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not a dirty one.
uh, okay.
Doesn't have to be a good one.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
He didn't. He got hit by a car.
Yeah.
That's the joke. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. He didn't make it. He didn't cross.
He did not make it.
No, he got hit.
Why didn't he cross the road?
He tried to.
He tried to.
He tried to. He didn't. It wasn't successful.
It wasn't good. It wasn't
Yeah.
good. It's a
Yeah.
sad one.
Sad story. One of the saddest ever.
All right. What would you say to someone who has struggled in the health, fitness, and weight loss area and aren't sure if they could try again?
Wow. That's a great question. So, I guess short answer is I would say there is no giving up. Like you got to keep going. You got to keep going. I mean, there's always a way out. There's always help. I know it's cliche, but the grass is greener on the other side. And kind of going back to what I said earlier, if you're stuck and you feel troubled with some type of goal or milestone you want to hit, especially in fitness, you got to talk to somebody, let them know how you're feeling, because there is always a way to overcome whatever you're going through. And you can't just quit. You can't quit. You can't give up. If it's something you really want and it's going to benefit your life, especially like exercise and fitness and that kind of thing, you just can't quit. It's a cliche, simple answer, but you can't quit. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going.
Persevere.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grass is muddy and brown if you don't go anywhere.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it's true, especially in this kind of weather. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
That's all I got. So thank you, Bobby, for sitting in the hot seat there.
Thank you. That was,
and we'll welcome him in, and this video might be on for a little while. So if you have a chance to work with Bobby, you can ask him about some of these things because maybe in the future they change a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably will.
So
Probably
maybe
will.
he has a new favorite food. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's not a giant squid. Maybe it's some other sea creature.
Oh yeah, you could do one of those. Yeah.
Maybe a stingray.
Oh, that'd be cool too.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Have fun. Be safe. God bless.
Farewell.